Good afternoon. We've got a Central Drillers versus the Caps here. We've got Olivia starting in goal. We think there's a couple of number discrepancies, but I will do my best to get him right here. We've got Roxanne coming up the right hand near boards here. She enters the zone, gains the zone, kicks it up. Oh, pass in front to the other 83. It's loose, but they blow it dead. Puck dropped here deep in the Cap zone. Center pushes it back to Roxanne at the point. She pushes it back in deep. Battle there with Addison. Puck comes into the near corner here. Now it's kicked up. They were able to break it out, but they're turned back at the blue line. Now they regain possession. Addison gets it, throws it in deep, but that's going to go a little too far for an icing. Puck dropped here, battled. Caps push it in toward the center. Now it pops up to the blue line. Caps hold it there. They come D to D. They get a shot off from the near side here. Good stop by Olivia for a whistle. Joanna in here to take this face off deep in the Central Drillers zone to the right of Olivia. Puck pushed up the boards. Chipped into the middle now. Picked up there. Oh, the Caps come and pick their pocket. Puck into the zone, now pushed right back out. It comes up through the neutral zone, and Caps are going to get there before they could whistle an icing. Good forecheck here by Joanna. She turns them back, pressures them there. Puck to the blue line, picked up there. Tries to battle through, but can't. The Caps are able to clear the zone. Picked up there in the neutral zone. Pass over to the near side here. Hannah Lewis pushes that around behind the net. Picked up there. And it is pushed around to the near corner. Ooh, the Caps pull it off the board, stuck into the middle. They come in and they get a backhander in. Puck dropped here. Caps win that, push it back. They're pressured there by McKenna. Now they push it up the boards. They enter the zone. They are pressured. The D's able to hold it. Now they step into the middle. They get a shot off, but it's wide of the net. They've got it in the corner. Good pressure there by the Drillers. Puck pushed around the back. Now it's pushed back into the corner. And the Caps do a good job of cycling it back behind the net. Picked up there. And now they chip it up to the wing, but they can't get it out of the zone. Now it comes up. It comes all the way in. Hits the player on the change. Oh, good pressure there by McKenna to push it into the corner. She chips that up. It comes right back into the middle. They get a shot off. Loose puck out in front. Now the Caps grab it there. They push it up the boards. They're coming in on a 3-on-2. They duck into the middle. Now they regroup. They turn back. They throw it in deep. It is picked up there by Dagny. She pushes it up the near boards here. Push forward there. There is a battle there. Annabelle was able to get it into the zone. Caps push it into the middle, but it's picked up there by, I think, Delilah. Delilah into the middle, just couldn't connect on that. Shot comes in. Now the Caps are going to push it out of the zone into the blue line, but I'm not sure if that's Addison or Izzy, but there's a lot of pressure there. But the Caps are able to dump it in behind the goalie. Olivia picks it up there, pushes it up the boards. It is cleared into the neutral zone. Good pressure there by Annabelle to disrupt that play. Puck back into the Cap zone. They pick it up there. Good pressure by the Drillers. Pushed over here. There's a battle in the corner here, but the Caps end up coming away with the puck. They push it across into the middle. Now they gain the zone. It goes behind the goalie there. Good hustle by Claire to tie up the first player. Puck comes up. Drillers push it into the middle. Caps grab it there. They fire a shot in, but it's deflected wide of the net. Caps come back around. Now they come to this near point here. Now they throw it in deep. Good pressure there by the Drillers. Good battle here by Hannah. Caps get it. They shoot it, but it's picked off there by Joanna. Comes back to the point. Caps get a shot off. Good leg pad save there. Pushed into the corner here. Now it's picked up. The Drillers have a minute to skate. They throw it up into the neutral zone. There's a change here. Caps are tied up in the neutral zone here. Great job by Roxanne to push that puck forward. Now the Caps reverse to this near side. They gain the red line and dump it in deep. Picked up there. I think that's Hannah throwing it around to the near side here. Puck back into the corner. Hannah Lewis pressures. They skate behind the net. It comes up to the point. Caps come in. They feed it back into the wing. Hannah Lewis chips it around again. Up to the point. Riley's not quite able to get it out. Oh, the Caps fire a shot off, but Olivia was up for the task. Caps come up to their D. They chip it back to the wing. Now they come into the middle. They come over to the D. They skip in. They shoot it. It's deflected high. Wing picks it up there. A lot sustained zone time here, but the Caps are able to ride the blue line. They fire it in. Loose puck in front. Oh, good job there by Joanna to push that out of the zone. It's tipped, so there's going to be no icing. Drillers get a line change. Good pressure there by Roxanne to disrupt the initial breakout. Now the Caps come in. They skate into the middle. They are pushed wide there. Now they push the puck back around behind the net. Puck picked up there. Comes to the blue line. Oh, they just hold it there. Puck comes out. McKenna picks that. Pushes it over to Juliana. Juliana gets a shot, but it's picked up by one of the Caps. They push it to the line. It's held there initially, but now it's back out. Puck coming in. They get another shot off. Olivia covers that up for a whistle. Puck dropped here deep in the Drillers' side. It is pushed over there. McKenna picks that up. She pushes it up, but not out of the zone. The D throws it back in deep. It goes around behind the goalie into this near corner. There's a battle on the half wall here. Puck comes into the middle. D picks it up there. They come around. They push it up, but it's tipped off. We've got so many Caps players on the ice, but no whistle. Puck pushed in deep. Picked up there by McKenna. She throws it up and gets it out of the zone. Now she's pressuring the D. They turn around, re-enter the zone. It's a 2-on-2. They shoot it. Olivia grabs that with a glove for the whistle. Puck's going to be dropped deep in the Drillers zone again. to the left of Olivia. Comes up. The D gets a shot. It's deflected a few times. Now it's loose in front. Point blank shot, and Olivia covers that up for the whistle. Puck pushed over back to the D, and Roxanne pushes that around. Now the Caps push it back in behind the net, pressured there. Puck comes up. Drillers are able to get it out of the zone, but turned away there. Now puck pushed back in. Good job there by Annabelle to get it deep into the zone. She comes back up to the point. Roxanne has it. Holds it, but then loses it. Comes out of the zone. She pushes it over to Claire. Claire back to Roxanne, but the Caps pick that off. They push it behind the net. Roxanne picks it up there. She tries the far boards. Can't get it all the way up and out. Caps pick it up. They're coming back in. Good pressure there by by Annabelle. And it is Caps hold it on the near boards, push it all the way around again. They're doing a good job using their points and cycling this puck. Caps come into the middle, fire it off. Olivia makes the stop, push the puck behind. Now it's picked up. Drillers come up the near side. Now they get it to the point, but not out. Roxanne trying to battle back there. Olivia covers that up with the glove for the whistle. Puck's going to be dropped deep in the zone here. Caps win it back to their D. They push it up the far side of the wing. They take a moment to step into the middle. They throw it to the other D. They come down low. Comes back up to the D. They get a shot off. Loose puck in front. Pushed into the corner there by Joanna. Now it's cleared all the way around. Tried coming up the middle. Caps pick that off. Now it's pushed up. Comes up. Can't gain the zone. Caps pick the puck up. They reverse it. Come to the near boards. Now they come in. Good footwork there by Joanna to stop them there. Now the Drillers get the puck. They come into the zone. They chip it in behind the net. Loose puck in front. Good stick save there. Pushed up the near boards. They're coming in. They chip it up and around Hannah to go back in. Now Hannah kicks it all the way up to the point. Can't quite clear the zone. Puck comes back in here. Now they reverse the play, but it is tipped up into the bench of the Drillers for a whistle. Puck dropped here, one immediately back. They go D to D, coming up the near boards here. Pushed into the corner here. Dagny pushes that around. Caps pick it off. Now it's chipped up and out. There's a loose puck. There's a race to it. And the Caps get there, and they're able to clear the zone. Comes out. Now Drillers push it in to the zone. They're immediately attacked. We're holding the line. The Caps clear the puck out. It's chipped back up into the neutral zone. And they are able to regain the zone. They come in, get a shot off. Olivia covers that up for a whistle. Puck's going to be dropped deep in the Drillers zone to the right of the goaltender. Caps pick it up. They come all the way around. They skate into the middle. Now they use the point on the far side They come back in. They try and get it in the middle, but good pressure there. Now they come back up to the point. They come in. They get a shot. It's deflected, but Olivia grabs that for the whistle. Puck drop here to the left of Olivia. Annabelle in there pressuring it. Puck comes up to the wall. Oh, can't quite clear the puck out of the zone. The Caps hold it at the blue line, push back in. Roxanne battling a couple of Caps players. Now she gets some help from Annabelle, but the Caps are able to hold the line. Come in. Now they throw it back in deep. Picked up there by the D. Chipped. Oh, tried to chip up. The Caps pick the Driller's pocket. Now here we go. We're off to the races. We got Annabelle coming in. Fires it. Oh, glove save, but then it popped out of the glove, but then the goalie's able to cover it up for the Caps. Puck one back to the D, and Hannah pushes that into the corner and now comes around the back of the net, comes up to the line. Hannah holds it initially, but then the Caps come away. They got a 3-on-1 coming in. They come up. Hannah's doing what she can. Now the puck's in behind the net. Caps pick it up there. They come up to the D who pinched in. They fire it. Loose puck in front. Still loose. Comes out to the Drillers. And they're able to push it up. Looks like that's Roxanne. She comes all the way into the corner. Holds it there. Now kicks it back up to Riley. Riley back to Roxanne. But now the Caps get it, throw it around. Good pinch there by the D. Hannah battling in the corner now on the far side. Caps pick it up. They come around to the near side, push it up to the half wall. Now they come out of the zone. Oh, great stick there by Riley to stop that pass from going back across the ice. Riley gets it in the neutral zone, now comes in, skates in, fires it. Oh, just off the blocker, and then the goalie covers it up for the Caps. Puck one back to Dagny. She gets a shot off. Goaltender grabs that, covers it up for the whistle. Puck dropped here deep in the Cap zone. They win that back. They're going to come around behind the net. The D's carrying it there. They kick it up. It comes into the neutral zone. Oh, skips over the stick there. Pushed up. Kenna can't get it out of the zone. D, they come across. They pinch in. Put it into the corner. Come back up to the D. Push it into the middle. Good pressure there by Danielle. Puck in on Olivia. She covers it up for a whistle. Puck's going to be dropped deep in the Driller zone. Caps pick that up. Oh, it gets out of the zone. Picked up there. They come in, fire it, blocker save up the half wall. Picked up there, pushed in deep. They come into the middle. McKenna has it, loses it. Oh, comes out of the zone. Caps re-enter the zone. Pushed up the wall. McKenna tried chipping it up, but it's deflected. Caps come over, they fire it. It goes all the way around and out. There's only a couple seconds left here in the first. Caps win that puck. They throw it in. Pushed aside by Olivia. Picked up there. They come up the far boards. There's a battle on the boards here. Comes into the middle. Oh, the Drillers can't quite clear it out. Caps take it into this near corner here. They are pressured off the puck. Now they pick it up. They come back into the middle. They throw it in. Can't get a clean shot off. Picked up there. Now it comes up. Drillers get it into the zone. They kick it around the D. They come in. They get a backhander, but it's off the goalie's mask and up into the netting for a whistle. Puck pushed around. The Caps get it up to the line on the far side. They come all the way in. They're pressured there. Taken off of the puck. It comes in. It's chipped up. Good tip there. Up and out of the zone. Hannah gets it up. The Caps come across to the near side. Oh, good stick there by Riley to push it. Oh, no, that's Roxy to push it in deep. Caps come up the far side. They pass back across into the middle there. Oh, good challenge at the blue line. Puck pushed up. Addison had it, lost it. Now the Caps come back in on a 1-on-2. They fire it off of Olivia's shoulder into the near corner here. Caps come up to their D. They come around. They're pushed off the puck. It comes back to Joanna. She comes around, pushes it up the far side. Picked up there. Now the Drillers do a little east-west hockey. They come in. They get a 1-on-1 coming in. Puck pushed back by Roxy. Now it is pushed in deeper. There is a battle in this near corner. Pushed into the middle. Oh, Joanna tried to get a backhander off, but the Caps pick that off. They come up the far side. Now they're looking to come all the way across. They do. They throw it in deep as Riley was putting a little pressure on them. Now the puck's behind. They come back around. Oh, it takes a funny bounce off of the stanchion there. Now it's picked up. Drillers are able to get it out of the zone, but picked up immediately. Caps come in. They skate all the way around. They're looking for a pass. Well, they're completing a line change. They drop the puck there. They throw it around behind the net. They come up the boards here. McKenna pressures them at the line, so they come out of the zone. Now it comes back in. Oh, Drillers can't quite get it out. Pushed back in deep by the Caps. They pick it up behind the net. Now the Caps come up. It goes past the D. No icing there because they could have gotten to it. So there's a battle and a race. McKenna's in there pressuring that puck. She comes back behind the net. Puck comes up. They're not able to clear it out. The Drillers hold the line there. Now they kick it back into the corner. Comes all the way around. Oh! Now, the Caps are able to clear the zone. Puck pushed back to Riley. Oh, nope, it comes up now. Comes in, there's a shot. The Caps goaltender grabs it with their glove for the whistle. Puck one back here to the D. Dagny throws it up and around in. Battle here. Oh! Drillers come into the middle. They get a shot off. The goalie grabs that with their glove for the whistle. It was a good shot there by Annabelle. Puck battle here. Caps chip it up the near boards. Now they skate it out. They throw it around. Comes back in here. Battle in the corner. But we got a whistle coming here and a penalty coming up to the Caps for a cross check. Puck's going to be dropped deep in the Cap zone to the left of their goaltender. It's pushed into the middle. They do a nice job of tying everybody up. Now they take the puck behind the net, and the Caps are able to throw it the length of the ice. Comes in, Olivia settles it down, picked up there by Claire. Claire comes around, chips it up and out. Caps are able to get it momentarily in the neutral zone. Now it's brought back down. Addison gets it, gets control, tries throwing it in the middle. Can't connect there. Picked up here, comes up to the point. Claire gets it, comes across to Delilah. Delilah is able to hold the line, chip it to the near side here. Picked up there by Addison, battling here. Claire comes away with it. Now comes up to Claire. Claire gets a shot off, deflected there. Caps get to it. Can't get it out of the zone. Good pressure there. Now they're coming around. They throw it up to the near side here. Good job by Delilah to hold it. Now it comes back to Claire in the neutral zone as the Caps do clear it. Now it's pushed right back in. Comes over here, picked up, and the Drillers are able to push it across. Good job there by Sonia. Lays that puck down. Oh, they tried coming into the middle. Comes up to the point. They come in, they fire it. Loose puck in the middle. Can't get a shot off. The goalie was able to get to that. Puck one back here to the D. Picked up there. They come back into the winger. They come around. They come into the middle, get a shot off, and the goaltender grabs that with their glove for the Caps. Joanna in here to take this. Wins it clean, but it splits the D so it comes out of the zone. There's a race for it. Addison tried clearing it out, but the Caps got a hand on it. Now it's thrown up and out and chipped forward there by Hannah. Now it's picked up there. Oh, couldn't quite hold the line. Puck comes back out. Pushed forward there by Joanna. Caps grab it in the neutral zone. They come into the middle. They pass in but can't connect. They hold the zone. Picked up there by Delilah. She's able to clear the zone, and it's coming up. And there's going to be no icing as it doesn't get to the blue line. Good pressure there by Hannah. Picked up there. We're able to hold the zone here. And Roxy or Delilah, I'm not sure which one was able to hold it in. Puck pushed around here. And the Caps are eventually able to get it up the near boards. Now it comes all the way back around. Hannah picks it up here, chips it up. Can't quite get it out of the zone. Now it comes into the middle there. Good job by Riley to come get that. Chips that up and out of the zone. Pressures the Caps all the way back to the goal line there. Now the Caps chip it into the middle. But they got a 4-on-2, 3-on-2 developing. Oh, good stick there by Hannah F. Puck comes around. Caps still battling here. Now they come up to the D. McKenna pressures them. They push it back into the corner here. Caps get it. They come behind the net now. They're into the near corner here. They're cycling around. They push it up. It goes past the D. It's a loose puck here. There's a race to it. McKenna pressuring them there hard on the forecheck. Puck pushed into the middle. McKenna got a hand on it but couldn't keep it in the zone. It split the D. Drillers come in. They try and come D to D, but there's Caps all over them. Puck pushed to the far wall. It's tied up now. Now Drillers are able to get it out. They pass it across. McKenna comes in. Oh, can't get to the puck. It's left behind. The Caps throw it in as they gain the red line. Puck comes over. Oh, Olivia left it, but the Caps got there first. Puck chipped up and out of the zone, but Caps immediately turn it back into the zone. Pushed around. Olivia holds it up there for a moment. Now it's pushed up. Now it comes out of the zone. There's a race for it. Juliana is able to get there. Oh, couldn't pass it into the middle. She's battling in the corner. Now the Caps try the far side over there. Delilah's able to get there initially, but the Caps pick it up. Now the puck comes into the middle there. Delilah gets it, loses it. Caps grab it. They kick it into the middle, but they're changing. So a good chip, but their D is able to hold it. They fire it in. Olivia grabs it there and holds onto it for a whistle. Puck dropped here. Annabelle battling for that. Caps get it. They shoot it. They take another shot. Comes all the way to the near side here. Picked up there. They're able to clear the zone. Puck comes up. Picked up there by Annabelle. She comes across. Tried to connect with Delilah. Now there's a battle in the neutral zone. Annabelle can't quite get it up and out. Caps regroup. They come into the zone. They fired. Olivia makes a save. Caps are all over this. They tried coming up. Good stick there by Claire. Pushes it to the sidewall. Now the Caps get it there. Now it's picked up here. Drillers are able to get it out of the zone. Picked up here by Sonia. Can't quite get around Caps D. Picked up there. They get a shot off into the skates of the D. Now they're going to reverse it, and they come all the way up and down the ice. And that's going to be picked up there by Hannah F. She clears it up into the neutral zone. The Caps regroup. They come back in. Delilah pushes them wide. They fire it, and the shot goes wide. Hannah F. in here to pick it up. Get some help there from Hannah Lewis L. Pushed into the middle there. Delilah has it. She's coming up. Comes all the way in. Oh, broke into the middle, but couldn't get the goalie to separate there. So puck into the leg pads. Now the Caps turn it back. They're coming up. Hannah F. pressures them on the far wall there. Puck picked up here by Riley. Riley gets it up to Hannah L. Comes back in. Another good rush by the Drillers. Puck in and covered up by the Caps goaltender. Joanna in here wins that puck back to the point. It is fired there. And now the Drillers are battling to keep it in the zone. Caps tried coming around behind the net. Pressure there by Hannah L, but now the Caps are able to clear it out. Picked up there by Dagny. She's able to clear the zone, and the Caps come in well offsides as they were in the middle of a line change in this second period. Puck's going to be dropped just outside of the zone here. And it is pushed back to the Caps D. Now they come up. It is chipped up into the near corner here. It's pushed up the boards here. Drillers are able to get it out of the zone. But the Caps immediately regroup to their D. They throw it up. Good stick there by the Drillers. They push it up. Now it comes up. Hannah is not able to quite control it, but they do get it in deep. Hannah L is pressuring behind the net. Caps regroup there. They come up these near boards. Good job by Hannah L to keep that pressure on. Now the Drillers pick it up. They send it into the middle. And it is pushed forward, up, and out. Caps come in. They chip it up to breakaway drill here. They come around the net. They come up to the point. Oh, there's a little Caps on Caps crime here. And they both go down. Drillers are able to clear the zone. So the Caps ride the line waiting. Oh, good footwork there. Puck pushed up. Comes in. There's a good shot. Loose puck in front. Another shot, and the goaltenders for the Caps is able to cover that up. Julian in here to take this face off. It is one over to McKenna. She gets it. She throws it in deep behind the net. Oh, Caps pick it up there. Juliana pressures them. They come up the boards. Good job by Claire to hold there. Comes back to Juliana. She dumps it over to McKenna. McKenna pushes it in deep, battling in the corner. Gets some help there. Puck behind the net. Now it's chipped up. Juliana pressuring there. Caps desperately want to get it out, and they are able to clear the zone. This is going to go all the way down for an icing. Puck pushed back. McKenna pinched in, but it comes to Claire. Claire gets a shot blocked by one of the Caps players. They're pressured there by McKenna on the back check. She goes all the way back. Puck pushed in. Pushed up the wall here. Picked up there by Delilah. She comes around behind the net. Punches that up. McKenna's pressured there. Now gets it up to Riley. Riley gets it out of the zone. Comes across to Daniela. That's the end of the second. We're going to have an ice cut, so you get a few minutes here of downtime. Juliana to take the face off here to get things started in the third. It's pushed forward. McKenna pressures the D. They come across D to D. Now they come up. They go back. Good pressure there by Danielle. They come around behind. Good pickup there by Addison. Addison pushes it into the corner. Pressured there. They come around behind the net. Now they push it back up. It's going to come all the way up. Pressured there. Caps push it up. McKenna's able to hold it. Pushed it back in. It comes back up. Riley gets it there. Pushes it into McKenna. McKenna gets a shot. It's deflected behind the net. Caps pressured there. It comes out front. Oh, right in front. Now they come up. They throw it across a little east-west hockey here to the far side. Now they throw it in deep as they're looking for a line change. Picked up there by Dagny. Dagny comes up to Riley just off of her stick. Oh, the wet ice there. It is causing fits for a few different players from both teams there. Now it comes across into the middle. Picked up there. Pushed over to Riley. Oh, man. The puck is just getting stuck all over the place. It is not sliding at all. Now it comes up to the D. McKenna gets a stick on it there as they shoot it. Comes back in here. Now it's pushed up. Comes up to Riley. Riley gets it up to McKenna. She's coming in on her backhand turn. In, loses an edge as she turned in to try and get that on her forehand. Caps coming up and in. They come in. Leg pad save there. It comes out of the zone. Good pressure there by Izzy. She's battling there. Caps player goes down. Now it comes over to Claire. Or no, not Claire. That's Annabelle. Oh, this puck. They can't even clear the zone. It's not even moving. Now Claire's able to get it up to Annabelle. She comes into the zone. She goes down in the corner here. We got a penalty coming up to the Caps. Puck dropped here, and it is pushed forward. And Annabelle comes in, gets a shot off. Whew. Good glove save there by the goaltender. It is now pushed up, and the Caps are able to clear it up and out of the zone. It goes all the way down in. Olivia picks it up there. Passes that off. The puck is still getting stuck. Now she comes up the near side here. Got Hannah F coming into the zone. Skates wide, fires it. Goaltender grabs that for the whistle. Comes back to Roxy. Oh, now the Caps are able to clear the zone. Comes all the way back. Claire's hustling to get to that. And now it's picked up, pushed forward into the middle. Can't quite get there by Joanna. Caps come in. They fire it. It's around the glass, all the way up and out of the zone. The puck comes in. Picked up there, taken all the way around, pushed all the way to the point here, and it pops over a Cap stick and comes out of the zone. Pressure there by Riley, but the Caps are able to get it back into the zone, and that's going to do it for the power play for the Drillers. Caps tried to turn it into the middle but couldn't. Riley's able to get it up and out of the zone. Caps regroup with it there. They come D to D. They push it up. They carry it through the zone. They get a shot off of Olivia's pad. Now it's out front, and Olivia covers that up for the whistle. Juliana in here to take this. She wins that puck over. Picked up there by Roxy, and she takes it up but can't get it out of the zone. Riley picks it up there, tried kicking that over to McKenna. McKenna's now battling on the boards, can't quite get it out. Comes back there. Riley's. Oh, the Caps get a shot off from the half wall there. Comes in, and Olivia covers that up for the whistle. Puck pushed over there, comes up to McKenna. Oh, there's going to be a penalty to the Drillers here. Drillers are on the penalty kill here for a minute 30. Caps push it into the middle. Now they come back to the D. D comes up. They chip it up that far board. They come back to the D. They're pushing it around the top. They come in, fire it, picked up there. They chip it up into the neutral zone. Good pressure there by Riley. Caps are forced to regroup here. They're coming up. Good pressure there. Caps throw it in deep. Now it's picked up there by Addison. Tried getting it out. Caps tried coming across. Couldn't connect on the back door. Riley battling on those far boards. Caps pinch in, come over. Puck back up to Riley. Can't quite clear the zone. Puck comes back around. Addison has it here. She tried getting it out, but can't. Caps come into the middle, fire it wide of the net. Puck out front. Riley gets it there. She chips that and gets it passed out of the zone. Picked up there. Comes across. Caps get a shot off. Olivia's up for the challenge with 12 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Drillers. Puck pushed over to the wall here. Caps do a little board turn to avoid some pressure. Puck pushed behind. Now it comes up into the middle. Oh, the Drillers can't quite get it out. Olivia's going to cover that up for the whistle. Puck dropped over here, pushed to the boards. Comes up to the point. Good pressure there. Puck picked up, pushed back now. Drillers gain control. Now it comes up. They throw it up the boards, but that's going to go all the way down for an icing. Annabelle in here battling for the face-off, but the Caps win it back to the point. They shoot it. It's deflected into the corner there. Some pressure by Hannah L. It comes up the boards. Now she reverses it around to the near wall here. Picked up there by Delilah. And the Caps are able to pick her pocket, and they throw it up front. It's immediately pushed back into the corner by the Drillers. Puck comes up the half wall, into the middle. Oh! The Caps are able to pick the corner with a screen in front. Joanna in here to take this face off. Caps win that up to their wing. They pass wing to wing. They come into the zone. They are pushed wide there by Claire. They come around behind the net looking for a pass. They come into the middle. They skate all the way around, get a shot off. Olivia pushed it into the corner. Now it's pushed up there. Now Drillers are able to clear the zone. It comes in. There's a good forecheck pressure here by Riley. Now it comes back. We go D to D. That gets chipped up to Roxy. Roxy up the boards. Hannah tried getting it there, pressures them. Oh, the Caps have a lead man out. Claire going out battling, but they are able to skate around it, charging Olivia. Juliana in here to take this face off. She pushes it over to McKenna. McKenna pressuring the D in the zone here. But they are able to eventually chip it up and out. Capitals come in on the breakaway. They come in. They get a shot off. Good leg pad save there by Olivia. Puck comes up the near boards. Now it is pushed out of the zone, but the Caps immediately turn it around. But there is a whistle. Drillers are going back on the power play here. Julian in here to take this face off deep. It comes back, comes to the D. They shoot it. Leg pad saved by the Caps goaltender. Picked up there, and the Caps are able to clear the zone. Picked up by Addison. She comes all the way around behind the net. Now reverses it back around to Dagny. Dagny comes up. Gets that over to Izzy. Izzy tried getting it up to Riley. Now it pops over a Cap stick. Riley's able to get on it. Caps get it there, push it up. Oh, McKenna couldn't get to it. The D gets it. They throw it around in to the corner here. Battle on these half wall. Comes up. Now able to push it into the middle, but the Caps get it, clear it all the way down. Going back down here, Addison picks it up again. Chips that up to McKenna. McKenna gets it and throws it up the boards, but that's going to go all the way for an icing. Annabelle in here battling for the face-off. Wins that over. Now we get it up. It is pushed forward. It splits the Drillers players, and the Caps get it. They reverse it, get it into the zone. Now it's pushed back out of the zone. There's a battle here in the neutral zone. Eventually picked up there. Now gets it into the zone by Izzy. I think that's Izzy. Yep. Drillers push it back to the D. Picked up there, pushed up into the zone by Annabelle. Can't quite get it into the middle. Good hold there. by Izzy. Comes back all the way down to Addison. Battling in the corner. Oh, couldn't connect with a pass into the middle. The Caps gain the red line and throw it in deep for a line change. They got one forechecker, and they're going to get there. They chip it around into the corner as the Caps are completing a line change. They fire it, but it's deflected by Claire into the corner. Oh, no, that's not Claire. Sorry. That's Delilah. Pushed up. Izzy battling there. Puck comes up. Annabelle's trying to get it up. Comes back. Oh, the Caps sidestep in. But Olivia's able to cover it up there for a whistle. Good job by Izzy playing all the way to the whistle. Puck pushed back. Good pressure there by the Drillers. But the Caps push it all the way around and behind the net. They chip it out front. And Olivia is able to cover that up as it's tipped in front. Joanna in here. Puck pushed back. Comes up to the line. Can't get it out. Claire's now able to chip it out. It comes all the way up. Picked up there by Hannah F. Can't quite get a shot off. Caps regroup, clear the zone. Puck comes back to Claire. Claire backhands it up. Not out of the zone. Now kicked forward there. And taken out of the zone. Pushed up to Hannah F. Shot into the leg pads, though. Joanna battles there. Picked up there by Claire. Claire comes all the way across. Pushed back into the middle. Now it comes all the way back down. That's going to go to Addison behind the net. Comes up. Cuts into the middle. Now gets that pass all the way up. Can't quite get there. Hannah F deals around one, deals around two, gains the zone, taken out by the third, pushed into the middle there by Joanna. Comes up, puck into the middle. Joanna can't quite get to it. Hannah F trying to, but the goalie covers it up with a whistle. Julianne in here wins that face-off over to McKenna. She's pushed off the puck, and the Caps are able to get it out. Puck comes right back in. Now it's out. Pushed back to the D. Dagny gets it, throws it up. Can't quite connect with Danielle. Back around. Dagny gets it, battles for it. Now the Drillers are able to kick it up, but that's going to go all the way for an icing. Puck pushed over the wall. It is chipped up. McKenna's trying to get to it there. Juliana gets some help from the D, but the Caps throw it into the middle. Loose in front. Still loose. Into the feet. Chipped up. Now it's all the way up. McKenna's going to get there. Oh, tried kicking it to herself in the middle, but couldn't connect. Now it's picked up there into the corner. Chipped up. Oh, couldn't connect into the front there. Good battle on the wall here. Puck pushed into the corner. McKenna picks it up. Comes into the middle. Oh, can't get a shot off there. Now the Caps reverse it, come all the way up these near boards. They're coming into the zone. They kick it into the middle. It's now chipped up. Picked up there by Izzy. Izzy coming into the zone. Comes into the middle, tries getting it back to her forehand, but the second Caps player is able to pick it off. That's going to go all the way down for an icing. Puck dropped here. The Caps win it right back to their D. They skate around a couple, get it out of the zone. Now they pass it up. They pass around the D. They fire it post and out. Now it's back behind the net. Good job there. Good job by Delilah to get that up and out of the zone. Now it comes all the way back in. Izzy battling with it there. Gets it up, turned around, pushed all the way into the corner. Got about 10 seconds left here. Caps get it. They come to their D. They come back to the wing. They fire it. Olivia gets it. Loose puck. And they are able to get the second or third rebound in. Thanks for joining us here. We'll be back for the I think it's 7:50 game later tonight.